Hey guys, Bree here. So if you are catching this on the replay, go ahead and comment #replay for me. We are going to make the cutest little Snoopy and Woodstock sign. All right, I've got all of my colors here, actually prepared this time. As far as colors go, I'm going to show you a couple of extras. Anyways, this came from our inspiration that we did yesterday. So we did this Snoopy right here. This little cutie, all right, we did that yesterday, so this kind of came from this, talking about putting Woodstock up on top of the pumpkin, and I was like, you know what, I've got to figure it out. So here we are. We have got it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me do one thing real quick. Y'all, the keyword is Snoopy. Okay, so feel free to comment Snoopy. I think I did forget to change the word, so I'm going to change that real quick. And then send this to the broadcast channel. You guys? All right, I got to get my live pulled up. Where did it go? Here it is. This is so cute. I am so excited. So first of all, let's edit. This is I said I was, I said I was prepared. Keyword is Snoopy, okay? All right, here we go. Jump on live. There you go. Sent. Perfect. Yay. Okay, cool. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better today. I think it's been a little muffled lately. With my AC on, it's just kind of hard to hear. So Robert reminded me there is a microphone that I can use. So I sure do hope it sounds good. Okay, let's get our cardboard here. I have one that's a little bit bigger. I'm just gonna have to swap out. Let's swap out some of these and use this bigger one, okay? I am excited. Y'all, we get a new launch of Peanuts coming this Friday, so that's exciting too. Hi Charlene, hi Peggy, hi Carmela, Vicky is on, Julie, hi. So this is part of our Watts of Love Wednesday that I'm bringing back at least this week. Hopefully next week it'll be back again with new Peanut stuff, right? So a portion of the sales today goes towards Watts of Love. Also, you guys, if you get the cutout today, we're not doing Plinko this Saturday. Well, we will be, but it'll be based on Friday. But you will get entered in to win free Peanuts cutouts if you buy our Watts of Love project today. Okay? So, there is that. All right, now that I've got that on there, we're going to take this apart a little bit. So I have my frame, I can put that up there. This will come with, let me show you. Hi. Hi, Sue. Hi, Barb. Thanks for sprinkling. I sure do appreciate it. Okay, this is what it looks like, and you can do Happy Haunting, or you can select the Happy Halloween, okay? Totally up to you. All right, and then you can choose the add-on option, which will come with all of these pieces, okay? So as of right now, this is just gonna be the basic, so it's gonna be Happy Haunting or Happy Halloween, you get to choose. All right, and so it comes with the hat on Snoopy, it comes with Woodstock, it just makes it a little bit easier to layer, and you don't have to worry about your painting, okay? This is part of the moon from the Happy Haunting transfer. We're using the pumpkin twice. We're using the witch hat from that transfer as well. And then your Snoopy and your Woodstock are both from the Grow Happiness. So it's just 2 transfers. All right, it comes with the frame. And then this is kind of all connected here, and it's got the back piece, okay? So 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 layers there, right? And then you've got the hat is that 3rd layer, and Woodstock is that 3rd layer, okay? So that is what you get with it. Now, if you choose that you want to do the add-ons, there are add-ons option. Now, whenever you get them, you can use them separately, right? You can use them for another project if you want, or if you decide that you want to add it to this project, what I recommend is probably remove this frame. You can make this a double-sided project. Use the frame on the other side for something else, okay? But remove the frame. And what you'll do is you can layer, we can put Snoopy on top there. We can add our pumpkin. We can add our pumpkin with Woodstock. We can add Woodstock back on top there, our witch hat, and our moon. Right? So this is what it would be with the layers, or with the add-on option. It's a little bit thicker, okay? But at least it doesn't have like the frame all the way around. So if you like the way this one looks a little bit better, where you can see the moon, you can see the bottom of the pumpkins, you can see all of those things, do the add-on option. Like I said, you don't have to use the frame. Put it on the back side and then do it double-sided, right? So honestly, the add-on option is going to be a really good choice, okay? But you just need to choose, do you want Happy Haunting or Happy Halloween, okay? So comment Snoopy. I will send you the link, okay? I will send you the link. You'll comment Snoopy. You'll go to your messenger and you'll click on Shop with Me. All right, it'll be there. Okay, so let us do, I'm probably just going to do the regular one. Okay, so let's go with, it's going to have those 2 pieces, this and our background. So we need to do our background, and I'm going to set this here. And I'm going to do Happy Haunting today since we already did the other one. Okay, background. What are we coloring? I mean, I have my colors here, but I'm still kind of like in the middle of, I'm not sure what I want to do because I absolutely love how we did the background on that one too. So I was considering that, but then I was also considering doing like a pink purple background, right? Does that make sense? A pink purple background. But first, I'm going to paint the things that I do know. So feel free. Let me know. Do you guys want a pink purple like a sunset background, or do you want the like starry sky or the galaxy sky, whatever? Hi. And look, y'all, I went and grabbed a new bumblebee so that way we can paint our Woodstock and not have issues. All right. So we're going to just go ahead and start painting here. All right. Pink, purple. Oh, cool. Okay. All right. So this is going to be a little bit on the easier side to paint because they're already done. You kind of already know what color they need to be. So I am painting Woodstock. Okay. I'm painting Woodstock, and we're going to do the transfer in black on top. So that makes it super easy. Done. Woodstock's painted. No, I didn't use the Woodstock paste. I think it's a little bit bright, but you definitely could. Let's do, if we're going to do like a purple pink background, I think I'm going to go with a purple hat this time. Since we did a pink hat on the other one, I do want them to look a little different. So we'll go with a purple hat. All right, this one is really close to our regal color. I have no idea where my regal color is, but this is real close to it. And then we'll probably do, oh, I should have done like white instead. or berry. Because I forgot we're going to do the transfer on top of it, which I guess we could just make it sparkly instead. Let's do that. All right, that is painted. Next, this is like going fast already, you guys. Hi. Say hi when you pop on. I feel like I do need a little bit of air here. Okay. On my pumpkins, I was thinking of doing maybe a lighter pumpkin for where Woodstock's on, and then this other one is going to be a little bit darker. We can go ahead and paint those. But honestly, we're just going to be painting the inside of it. We're just going to paint the mouths. Let me grab my transfer. Didn't I just use them like last night? Oh, down here. Oh, no, not there. Maybe I put them up. Nope, didn't put them up. Y'all, where did I put my stuff? Okay, I think it's got to be with... Oh, it is here. Okay, yes, so on the pumpkin, we really just need to do the black on the inside, or like where the mouth is at. Unless we did glow in the dark. We can do glow in the dark. All right, I've got some glow in the dark paste, which they brought back, you guys, so that's exciting. I feel like glow-in-the-dark paste, though, works best with lighter colors, okay? Her first day was good. Thank you. We did just get an email from the nurse, though. Riley went to the nurse today complaining about her tooth, which she just lost one of her front teeth, and the other one is going to come out any day. So I'm wondering if it was if it was bothering her. So it took me a little longer to jump on. Also, I had to get some stuff uploaded to the website before I did this. But she said that she's good, she's okay, but just wanted to let us know. All right, so I added a little bit of white here. The glow-in-the-dark ink, yeah. So this is just a little bit of white with the glow-in-the-dark paste. So this is on the website. It's under sell. Okay, so they did bring it back. If you don't have it, go ahead and grab that. We're just going to paint the whole pumpkin here. I'm going to paint the whole pumpkin because there is a little bit of an outline around the pumpkin that will not get touched when you do your transfer. All right. This just helps a little bit with maybe like a little bit of shadowing. If you paint it a specific color, like all of them white first or all of them black first, it helps that you can see the outline of each item, even if it's the same color as the background. So like, for example, the Snoopy that we did yesterday, since the background was black and the outline on Snoopy was black, it was a little difficult to see. But if we had it as a cutout, it would have been totally fine because we probably would have just painted it first in white. And so that outline would have been white instead. All right. So we could continue and just paint Snoopy as well in this glow in the dark, since it pretty much is just white. right? Remember that Woodstock and the hat don't need to be painted because we're going to have a cutout that goes over that. I don't need to paint the frame on this bottom one either because I'm just going to use the frame that comes with the project. So I probably won't do the add-ons on this one, you guys, but you're more than welcome to grab those add-ons. Whether you use them for the same project or you decide to use them for a different project, either way, I think they're really great to have. All right, we are just going to go ahead and continue to paint all of Snoopy. Okay, so that way it's already painted white, and all we have to do is go over it with the transfer that we're going to get here in a little bit. Hi. Yay. Awesome. Well, glad you got your order. Hi, Barb. Hope you're doing well. And I'm glad you caught us live. Okay. Almost done here. Again, we're just painting Snoopy all the way through because this is going to be, we don't have to go back and paint him in, because we already have his outline here, okay? And you don't have to paint up on the hat. You just have to paint where it is scored. These will be scored for you. All right, so typically I haven't been scoring them except for with peanuts, or if it's something like this where it's a project where it really does help so you know where you need to be painting. So that way you don't have to waste paint or like paint somewhere you don't need it. Okay. All right. He is painted. That was with glow in the dark and white paste. Let's close that up. Doing really well. Washing dishes while watching. Okay, good. That's fun. Not really. I hate washing dishes. Ugh. Not my thing. Okay. Ooh, on the moon, you guys. We should have done the moon too. Sorry. Specifically the side that's going to have the little curve on it. But we'll just paint the whole thing. Okay. We're just going to paint the whole thing. If you guys are popping on, y'all hit the heart button for me. Say hello. Or does it have to be with ink? Okay, hold on. Do you think we can mix a glow in the dark with the ink? Oh, or does it have to be the ink? I'm sure you could. I have not tried it. What I did do is I did add that glow in the dark pigment from my Amazon shop. I added that pigment to my ink and did the pumpkin face on the shirt and on that one up there. So both of those are done. I think that one, actually, I think this one we did with both. We tried the glow-in-the-dark bottle and the pigment. I think we did both, actually. Okay, so we're going to do that as well. And I'm just going over one more time on our Snoopy just because I had some extra here. So. Since I've got it, might as well use it. Okay. All right, hi. I'm asking because I did the shirt the other day and afterwards it may just go over it with the glow in the dark. Oh yeah, you can do that. Having a cup of coffee. I haven't finished mine yet. Oh, that's nice of you, Terry. Okay, so check it out. We have painted those with glow in the dark and white. The first batch of the glow in the dark and white was a little bit lighter. I had more glow in the dark, which I'm fine with. But Snoopy, I needed a little bit more white in there because, well, Snoopy has to be white, right? Our moon, we did with a glow in the dark and white as well. Woodstock's painted. We've got the hat painted. Let's do, maybe we should do the happy haunting as well. In the glow in the dark. And then just put another color on top so that way the background is what lights up. How cool is that? So let's go ahead and paint that too. And then once we get done with the background, we can also add some stars with the glow in the dark. Paste. So if you don't have the glow in the dark paste, make sure you grab it. It is on my chalk site, as well as the transfer designs that we're going to use. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Sue. Oh, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. Makes the time go by faster. I know, right? I should do that and wash dishes at the same time. Who am I kidding? I still not going to wash dishes. I just can't do it. It just hurts my nails. It's so weird. It hurts my nails. After I had the kids, even before that, I didn't like to do it. But after I had the kids, like, I really don't like to do it. All right, so while these are drying, we're going to swap this over and let's do our background, okay? So if we're going to do like a sky, we're going to do a little bit of pink, purple. Pink, purple. I probably should add a little bit of orange in that sky. I don't know, something like that. Let's try it. Let's start. Let's start with all of these. All right, so I've got Regal, I've got Raspberry Sorbet, I have Peony. Okay. And then I do have the orange. This is Marmalade. I might just do those. We'll see. I'm going to start with these. I'm going to start down here a little bit lower, and then we'll work our way up. All right, so I'm going to get some of this, add a little bit of water to it, so that way we can start the bottom part here. And I think I'm going to start darker on the bottom. Okay, is a pumpkin too dark for that? I don't know. What do you mean? Is a pumpkin too dark for that? Like, what color is the pumpkin? Because I think I missed that part. Is it orange? I do find that it works best with light colors, so I mean, you can always try it and see. Let's add a little bit more water and a little bit more paste. Okay. Oh, the Hey Pumpkin. It might work. I'm not sure. I think I've really only mixed glow in the dark with white. So to be honest with you, I have no idea. I haven't actually tried it. Has anybody else tried it? Mixing glow in the dark paste with another color? Like, what's the darkest color you've used glow in the dark paste with that worked? All right, I just added some raspberry sorbet to this water. Maybe it'll help blend those two colors in. Let's see. Hi, Lori. Let me get... Am I already out of color trays again? Like, how is this even possible? I'm just going to dip my brush in some water just to help blend these two colors together here. Now, when you're using MDF, which is the cutouts that we have, don't put too much water on your board because it will just soak it up and you don't want it to do that. So dip the brush, apply it. Every now and then I'll spray directly to my board, but I'm trying not to do that as much anymore. Okay. I'm going to add more. More of the raspberry sorbet here. It's also a lot of the colors that you use. So I feel like my raspberry sorbet is a little bit still on the thicker side. So it's a little bit more difficult to just kind of spread out there. Yes, I stocked up on some color trays for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and move into some pink here. I probably should just start this on a new one. Let's just go over here. All right, I'm having to come back, mix a little bit of both of them together. Get more of that pink up at the top. And we can see if we want to do the pink at the top or the we want the purple at the top. Like, it's not really a done deal, you know? Let me get some purple here. Oops. I feel like I'm losing a lot of my purple at the bottom. There we go. Bringing some of it up. Okay. Once it dries, I think it'll look pretty cool. All right, now I think I'm going to try and get in a little bit of orange here. I'm going to mix it with some of this pink. And let's see if I don't mess this up completely here. Okay. I think it's going to be a fun, cute little Halloween background. Okay. So I'm going to get a little bit of water here and start blending these two colors together a little bit more. Got a little bit of purple on my brush too. Okay. I think that looks good. So let's close these up. We do need to figure out what color we're going to do our border in, right? I'm not 100% sure just yet. Maybe purple would be best. Maybe pink. Okay, but let me check real quick just to make sure. Do you know if they're still selling the Watts of Love? I don't know if the Watts of Love lights are still on sale or not. How did you get the Snoopy Halloween transfer? I did not. I made them. I made them with the Grow Happiness and the hat. Aren't they cute? Yep, new transfers come out Friday. I love when you do the color scheme for the backgrounds. Yay! Yes. Okay, so there you go. It's going to take a little bit to dry, but what do you guys think? I kind of like it with the purple in the top and the orange in the background because that's more of like the sunset, right? And then the sky's dark. I think that makes more sense. Okay, so we're going to put that back aside. let's bring this on over. I believe these should be dry. We can go ahead and start to chalk these. All right. So first we do need to wax them. Well, here, let me wax them while they're on here. Thank you. Yes, and if you guys need anything or you want anything from today's live, feel free to comment Snoopy and I will send you the info in Messenger. Okay. So we're going to do those. We're going to do the 2 pumpkins down here. We're going to do the moon and our Snoopy. Okay. So that is done. Let's take a napkin here and just kind of rub that wax around. Just make sure there's no big clumps in there, because the wax does hold on to your transfers. And although you can get it off, it just sometimes is a little difficult. Okay. August 10th was Snoopy's birthday. Oh, how fun. Well, there you go. Happy birthday, Snoopy. All right, so we're going to do Happy Haunting, right? So I'm going to have to do this in 2 pieces. I'm going to do the first one here, and I do have them, they are, what's that word? Scored. What color am I going to do the border? That is my question. I feel like I have to do the Happy Haunting last because I want the words to match the border, possibly. If it's a dark color, then I can do the dark color. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. I think we could probably do the moon and a little bit of, what's that word? Is this open? That's not open. What is that word? Marble. Marble. Okay. I have black, I have a little bit of white, I have ash, and we could do a little bit of, no, I want to do saffron. So I'm pretty much just going to take a couple dips of each one. Let me get, I need a stir stick. Oh, here. See, I was cleaning. And I found a few. Okay. Guess what I also found? I found a bow we could put on Snoopy, but I didn't cut one out. It's actually the bow from the gingerbread man, you guys. If you were in club and you got that gingerbread man last year, that bow fits perfectly on this Snoopy. So cute. Oh gosh, Terry. Every time I enter a word, it costs me money. I'm sorry. I just love making all of the things. Okay. And then let's get a little bit of white in here. Oops. All right, let's see how this works out. So we're going to use a mini squeegee. Let me put lids kind of back on there. So what I did was just dab it all around. Okay. And you just want to make sure that it is sticking down. Because sometimes it can get picked up. And I might have to do a little dabbing to fix the moon in a second. We'll see. No, I think it looks good. I think it looks good. And I mean, we could have done this in like yellow instead, but I wanted it to be that glow in the dark. So that's what I'm going to leave it as. Okay. When I open up a box. All right, let's do the witch's hat. Now, since we already did the purple, we could probably do a little bit lighter purple, and then we can actually paint the frame purple. I think that might work because really the only thing that's going to be purple is pretty much the buckle on the hat because I did use the darker purple. So we could just lighten it up a little bit. You can use the same purple or you can get berry. It just depends on you, which one you have. But you know what? I might as well just use the colors we have here. I could probably just mix it with that, what's left over in the jar too. I'll just mix a little bit of all of this. This is just kind of a big mix of colors. This is that regal color. This is a little bit of raspberry sorbet in there. I probably could do a little bit more of the darker purple, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a little bit more. Because I don't want it to be as dark as the other one, but I do want it to still be pretty dark. Like, I don't want it to be super bright. And now it looks like berry. Actually, it's starting to look like fig. We made that color yesterday with raspberry sorbet, peony, and what? White, maybe? It does kind of look like berry. Okay. That looks good. I love that. So the outline isn't that purple, you guys, and then that lighter, that dark purple, right? The moon transfer, it's from Happy Haunting, the same one that the witch hat comes from and this pumpkin. There's also a cat on that one too. But if you comment Snoopy, I will send you the info and the names of the transfers that I'm using. Oh yeah, did you like that? The pumpkin. The yellow I used was saffron. Okay. Let's bring this back over. I'm going to let that one dry. Oh, we need Woodstock. We can do Woodstock, but we might as well take off Snoopy too. And if we're going to do the frame in purple, I can go ahead and do the Happy Haunting in purple as well. But let's go ahead and do these first. Let me do this one first. All right, so whenever you do use wax, I will tell you, first of all, glow in the dark, it has a little bit of like a gritty pigment inside of it to help it be that glow in the dark, right? It's like a powder additive. It does not stick that well, okay? So especially when you go to add the wax on top of it, it does tend to move just a little bit, okay? So just a heads up. It does not like to stick very well, so you do want to be careful when you go to apply your paste. So I'm going to go around the stem this time, and I'm going to do the stem in like some kind of brown, maybe espresso. Which I forgot to grab. Hopefully it's like right here. It is. Okay, let's go ahead and pull that up. I'm going to wash that off because we need to use it again over here. Okay, but we are done with espresso because on the other one, I did remove the stem in order to put Woodstock on top of it, okay? They forgot part of it. Now I have to drive back, which puts me behind on my cabinet. Oh no! UPS is at the door. You guys are all getting packages right now. I'm a little jealous. Oh, well, I have a package coming to me. I don't know if it's going to come tomorrow, though. Hopefully. But it's part of my club stuff. It's got some ribbon in it that I'm really excited about. All right, Woodstock. It is your time to shine, buddy. Here we go. Hopefully it fits. And it does. Yay! Because guess what? I did not size them. I did not check to make sure they fit before I did this. Whoops. All right, I'm just going to place it on there and I'm just going to chalk the whole thing. Okay? Also, we're going to go ahead and get this little guy ready too. We can just do both at the same time. It sits on top of the pumpkin so I can still apply pressure and it's not going to be all like weird or wobbly. Now, I do think if you wanted to make this a little bit softer, like not super bright colors, I think a softer color would be awesome. And then you could do the outline in grage. I think that would be really cool. Like you could use ash too, but I feel like ash is just a little bit darker. But if you did grage instead and you wanted to do like a pastel vibe, right? That's what I would do. I would use grage. And it would still look really cool. It'll just look soft. All right, so again, we have glow in the dark on here, so we just want to be careful. Okay, there's a little part out here by the tail. I would just either block it off or try not to get it. I mean, even if you did get it, I don't think it would be that noticeable, but I'm trying to avoid it. Oh, he looks good. So does Woodstock. They look great. Okay, I need to wash this too. But I'm slacking over here on washing these, so hold on. Let me wash these. Hi, Sharon. Thank you guys. What do you guys think so far? Can you even tell? Can you see how it's going to come together? And do you guys agree with me that purple as the frame will look good? What do you guys think? Purple, black, pink. Okay, I forgot what I was doing for a split second. I need to clean these transfers real quick, so I have room to clean this other transfer real quick. And then we can glue it all together real quick. All right, let's bring these over here. Let me grab a napkin. Okay. And if you're new here, welcome. This happens to be not a super quick tutorial, but it is something that anybody can do and have a really neat looking project. Right? It looks really intricate. It looks like it took you a lot of time, but really, pretty much if you're quick at painting, then you'll be okay. If you're not quick at painting, it may take a little bit, but that's okay too. Painting is a process. Oh, I need this pumpkin. All right, now, do we lighten up this pumpkin just a smidge, or do we leave it the same? I think we lighten it up, or we darken it, or maybe we just use a different color. What if we use papaya? That looks close. Let's add, ooh, I got it. Let's add ash to marmalade. We just like mixing colors over here to come up with something different. Oh, wash this transfer. Okay. Spray it. Okay, what did she say? Well, that worked out great. UPS and post office. Two packages from us. Yay! All right, we're going to add a little bit of gray at a time. I don't want to add too much. Well, it kind of looks like it's green, so maybe we're not going to do that. That was not a good color combo. Scratch that. No. Let's see. What if we did this with like a little bit of brown? Let's go that route, okay? All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of brown on the side, and we're just gonna do a little bit at a time. All right, that definitely made it a little darker, so that's good. I might even go a smidge darker. Okay. Let's try it. It kind of looks like rust, you guys. That old color we had. So marmalade and espresso kind of looks like rust. Okay, let's pull that up. Looks good. All right, let's spray that one. And so there's our two different color pumpkins. Okay, so you can see the difference there. You just got a big box from us. Yay! I'm so glad you guys are all getting your boxes. So glad. Y'all had lots of goodies. More goodies coming soon. Okay, let's go with purple. Right? You know what? Let's set everything on here and let's look and see. Do we still think... Oh, the other way. Let me try this. My pumpkin smudged a little bit on that one, but it's okay. Thank you. I know. I do think the moon looks pretty cool, doesn't it? All right. So if we cover this up like that, and we put our hat, kind of blends in with the background a little bit, so maybe it's too much purple already. Maybe we do orange or black, or maybe we do pink. I don't know. I'm going to swap it around and put the background where the purple is at the bottom. I think this looks cool, but with the hat, I think it kind of blends a bit too much. So let's swap it around. Or we could just paint the hat a different color too, you know? But if we swap it around like this, I do think that looks a lot better. So, with that said, do you think we should do the border? Oops. Should we do the border in like a pink? Should we do a pink or kind of like this orangey color, this pink orange color? Or black? Maybe black. Maybe black would just pull it all together, huh? We could do the happy haunting. I could actually go ahead and do that in purple, since the other purple is on the bottom. Thank you. I'm wondering if we should do a pattern in the background or just do the stars. We could just do stars in the background. Okay. Oh no, Dawn, sorry. Black. Okay, cool. We are all on board with black. Good deal. That makes it so much easier. Oops. For me. All right, that's blue. Yeah, you do have ash as well. I think the black will look good because it's kind of the outline in the characters for this one. So I think it does kind of flow well. Let's add a little bit of water to that. All right, we're just going to use a little makeup sponge here. Okay. Pull this all the way around. Easy peasy, takes no time at all. All right, and done. I'll tie it all together. Yes. I'm still debating on putting black for the happy haunting. I do think it'll look better. So we're going to stick with that. So we're going to do the happy haunting real quick, and then we're going to glue it all together, you guys. At least it wasn't 2 hours today because we only did one project, but I think that this really did help make it a little bit faster. And then if we want to put something in the background. So, I mean, we could. I did love this transfer on the back of ours from yesterday. Right? It looks so cute in the back. But for this one, I don't think that we'll put that on there. Maybe we'll just add some stars and leave it at that. All right. Let's do... So you will have to do it in 2 sections, but it's spaced out exactly as you need it to be in order to just set the whole thing down, okay? Hi, Letitia. Letitia, sorry. All right, right, let's add the top part. Okay. Spray those over here. And let's clean this up a little bit. Whew. All right, I think we're done with that wipey. Now I can get a new one. This is mine to kind of help clean up a little bit. Okay, let's add some stars in the background real quick. We had a transfer. We had a transfer before that had like some sort of stars on it. I know you guys can hear me, but I don't know if you can hear all this stuff I'm trying to go through. And I thought I put them, all my little patterns, together. Aha. Oh, okay. It's not what I thought it was. Just kidding. Oh, ooh. Found some. Y'all, do you have this one? The Big Nick Energy. This one cracks me up. I wear this t-shirt all the time. Oh, can't plug that in. Oops, okay. Well, we're almost done. All right, so I'm just gonna use this and we'll do some stars here. We'll do them with glow in the dark. All right. I really should have waxed this. I didn't think about that. All right, as I try to wax the rest of this, hopefully I won't pull up anymore. It was starting to pull up a little bit there. And I was like, no. All right, so I am just taking the transfer and I'm just setting them down wherever. Like, I don't even know where everything is going to be at yet. Oops. Just carefully setting this down. I'll do a couple, and maybe not the big one on that one. And then maybe the big one here. With the small one. Just whatever you want. Okay. So I just did those in glow in the dark only, so they won't show up until we do the glow in the dark part. Okay? So let me spray those. Let's glue this. Okay, I'm gonna add, again, this is like 1/2 inch border. So if I just line, oops, kind of a 1/2 inch around, that might help. We're just going to glue that right on top here. Okay. Oh, I meant to glue this down too. Gosh darn it. I feel like I'm racing against the clock. So I'm trying to hurry. I'm just going to put some glue on those back pieces there. I didn't, normally I would spread them out with my brush. To help with an even stick. But I'm just going to glue them for now. Let's get another line of glue going. That one's a little bit easier to see where you're gluing, right? Oh. Okay. There is our awesome frame. Looks great. I like to just set it on the counter and press them together. Make sure everything is even. Okay. Let's glue our hat. And then our happy haunting. If you don't use this Aleene's glue, I do recommend it. I really like it. Get you something to put it in. I know that we have these on our 3D, under 3D print on our website, spolebybree.com. If you need them, that way it's always ready to squeeze out the glue, because that glue is really good, but it is thick, okay? And it's like a paste. And so if you let it sit like on your desk flat, it takes forever for it to come out. So if you just leave the lid on it and put it upside down, it's great and it always comes out. Yeah, it's called Aleene's and it's a tacky glue. I think I've gotten mine at like Michael's, Hobby Lobby. How adorable! I am so happy. I'm so happy. Let me turn the light off so you guys can see what this looks like with the glow-in-the-dark paste as well. Okay. Now, remember, real quick before you guys go, I want to show you, again, I want to show you it in glow-in-the-dark. But look how cute this is. So this is just the basic cutout, right? Like this is the frame. This one is the Happy Haunting. There's another option where you can do the Happy Halloween, but it comes with everything I just did, and then it either comes with the Happy Halloween or the Happy Haunting. There is another option that says add-on. So it'll say Happy Haunting with add-ons or Happy Halloween with add-ons, okay? The add-ons, what those are going to be these 4 things. So you could do the pumpkin. It'll come with the other pumpkin, the one with Woodstock. It'll come with the moon, and it'll come with Snoopy. So technically what you could do is you could take off this frame and just add these as another layer underneath the hat and the Woodstock, okay? And it would be without the frame. So that way you would actually see his tail. You would see the bottom of the pumpkins here. You would see the full moon, all of those things, okay? So if you want the add-ons, that is the option there, okay? All right, let me turn off the light and let me get my, oh, how cool. Can you guys see? Oh, can't see. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn off all the lights. Oh yeah, Walmart. There you go. Feel free, comment Snoopy, and I will send you the info, okay? I'll send you the link. I put it up on our website already. Do you guys see the stars? Do you see the moon? Oh, how cool is that? Okay, let me go turn off the light completely. I'm just trying to like warm up. This is so fun. Hold on. Okay. I have to go out here. You know, whoever designed this house, I don't know what they were thinking when they said, hey, let's put the light switch to this room on the outside of the room in a weird corner. Hi, baby. Grayson saw me. Okay. Let's see. Are y'all ready? Let me turn off my monitors. Snoopy. Make sure you comment Snoopy, not Snippy. My room is still dark, y'all. I mean, still light, but I hope that you guys can see this. Can you see it glowing? When I add a little bit more light to it, you can really see it come out. I don't know if that helps. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Does that help? Nothing helps. Okay. You can see it. Look how cool that is. Ah! How fun! Okay. I'm even more excited about this. I was excited about it earlier, but now I'm like super, super, super excited about it. Look how cool that is. I love it. So you can tell it does need to keep, like, recharge it. So it's going to be really good if you have it sitting underneath like a black light or like, ooh, I should order some. I'm going to order some black lights. Like little rechargeable ones or little ones. I want to see if there's battery operated ones. How cute would that be to add to something like this? So that way it can stay lit. Like if you're going to put it on your door, outside, on your counter, wherever it is that you put it. How cute would it be if it had a little black light near it, so that way it could always stay bright like this and glowing in the dark. Awesome. Okay, y'all. Well, comment Snoopy down below so I can send you the info to your messenger. Just be sure to check your messenger. If you've never received any messages from me, make sure that you check your messenger queue, like where your messages wait. Remember, there are 4 options. There are 2 different sayings, so it's Happy Halloween or Happy Haunting, and then it's going to be just the regular one, or there's going to be the option with add-ons, okay? And again, these are the add-ons. If you choose to do this one, you can. I did not do this one today, but what you would do is, like I said, you would just stack them underneath like that, and you would remove the actual frame. You would not use the frame with these add-ons. What you can do is use the frame on the back side and do a double-sided project, okay? So, there is that. All right? Y'all, hit that heart button for me. Let me know if you love this project. I sure would appreciate it. If you love it, let me know. again, this is our Watts of Love Wednesday project. So a portion of the proceeds will go to Watts of Love. You can find it on our website. It will be under recently added, and it'll also come up under Watts of Love. Okay? I know. I love the glow in the dark. It's really fun. It really is fun. Yay! Look at all those hearts. I love it. I'm so glad that you guys love it. And the colors worked out really well. I think that they're cute. I think I would probably lighten up this pumpkin just a little bit. I mean, it's cute being dark as well, but I really like the brightness of this pumpkin. So I think I would probably just do them the same, or maybe do papaya instead, or orange peel, or squeeze. We've got a bunch of different oranges, so I think those are all cool. Yay! Okay, guys. Well, feel free. I'm going to clean my transfers real quick. If you have questions, definitely now is the time to let me know. What else do you guys want to see? Right? What else do you guys want to see? I can't wait till Snoopy stuff. Grayson! Grayson! Come here. It sounds like he was going to come in here. The order needs to be in today. So if you order today for Watts of Love Wednesday, then you get entered to win Peanuts cutouts for Friday. Other than that, if you don't order today, it'll still be up and it will be available whenever you need to. You just don't get entered into win. Because normally I'll do like Plinko. If you buy today, I'll do Plinko. But I'm not going to do Plinko this weekend because we are going to do Plinko this weekend, but it's going to be based on Friday with the new Peanut order or the new Peanut collection. Okay. So if you order the Watts of Love today, you'll get entered to win some new cutouts. He wants to come in? He's fine. I'm just cleaning and then I'm almost done.
You can charge it with the
Huh? No, I needed to charge the thing on the back, the mirror image piece. But it's right now it's the mic thingy is in the way. Okay, hold on. I'll pick you up, okay? All right, let me check your comments. I'd love to see myself win the lottery. Hey, you and me both, Sonia. That would be great. Thank you. I'm glad you love it. Are you playing peekaboo? Rawr. Hold on, I'll pick up Grayson so you guys can see him. Give me a second. Let me put these back, because if I don't do it now, you know I won't do it later. He's okay. And we did use the stars from Big Nick Energy. Okay. So just in case you need to know where to get those from. That was an old one from last year, so either you have it or I don't know. I don't know if I have any extras. I have to look. Hey, no. 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 He's about to turn the computer off on y'all. Hey. Will you say hi? Say hi. Say hi. So Sonia says her emblem came out amazing. Robert said he's glad you like it. Can you say hi? Oh, pound it. Here, pound it. Pound it. Oh. Found it. Boop. Oh. You can say hi. Say, Daddy. Who's that?
Looking at himself.
Oh, is he? Sure is. Yay. All right. Well, thanks, you guys. Look how cute it is. Ah, say ta-da. Say ta-da. No? All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Again, hit the heart button. Please share this. If you really enjoyed it, feel free to share it. Comment Snoopy if you want the info. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Bye, guys. Y'all take care. Have a good day.